Remember, the three-strike rule for incident points. 20 X's is the first strike. It's a black flag. 30 X's is strike 2. That's a black flag. And 40 X's is a DQ. And I will not clear these blacks. We're gonna run these and just kind of keep things smooth. I don't think we'll have many issues, but just want to make sure everybody's aware of it before the race starts. Thank you guys again for coming out. If you have any questions, please ask.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Corey here with First Gear Racing, First Gear Network. We are excited to see our Friday Night Thunder.
Are we getting ice cream?
Next Gen Series.
The winner gets
race
ice
number
cream.
5
yes.
here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Michael's got ice cream for the winner.
And Joshua
Sorry, I'm a little
right?
late getting on. I had some computer issues that we had to get worked out, but we do have them. We've got some cool new cameras.
I will guarantee there will be a Mountain Dew in Victory Lane for the winner as well. We've got big sponsorship tonight.
Pretty good, I think. I've seen a few of them that I liked.
32 pitting this time, 32 pit.
Got Joshua O'Brien in the 24. He is the fastest on the track. I'll pull up their best times here. There you go, with a 29.73. Todd Smith second at the same time. Kyle Heath at the same time. It's going to be close. Those top 3 are right on the money. Do have just under 5 minutes here tonight in practice before we start our qualifying. Bring up some race info. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Looks like the track temp's 85 degrees. 78 degrees outside, 41% humidity, partly cloudy it says, with a 5-mile-an-hour wind. Tonight's race is 250 laps. The stages, there'll be 4 stages. The first stage will be complete at lap 40, second stage at lap 90, and the third stage at 150, and then it'll be a 100-lap shootout in that final stage to decide the winner of tonight's race.
So before qualifying gets going, we have a few penalties tonight. The number 7 at EOL, the 25 car at EOL, and the others haven't showed up yet. But you are still able to qualify.
I'm gonna bring up your points here. After 4 races, have Kyle Heath. He's up by 56 points. Ahead of Jason Haney. Andrew Gross be third. Trevor Benz, Zachary Wake, Joseph Klein, Eric Winklespec, Nolan Milnes, and Donald Ray are your top 10. Looks like Kyle Heath is the only driver that has 4 races, or 4 starts. He's got 2 wins, 4 top 5s, and 4 top 10s. Jason Haney there in second. Doesn't have any wins yet this season. He does have 2 top 10s and 2 top 5s. Your other winners are Eric Winklespec and Justin Sumner. Eric Winklespec was your Daytona, the first race of the season winner, and then Justin Sumner won the second one, and then Kyle Heath has went back to back with the last 2 races. And that will be the conclusion of practice. Looks like Todd Smith was able to get that number 1 spot. Got Nolan Milnes here on the track now. Got a few drivers out on the track. Looks like about half of them are out there trying to take their laps now. Nolan Milnes jumps to the top of that leaderboard on his first lap, followed by Ivan Deschamps in the 7, Donald Ray in the 1 car, Joseph Klein, Edwin James. It's your top 5 currently. Jeff Peppers jumps up to 3rd. Here's Nolan's 2nd lap. A little over a quarter of a second faster that lap for him. Trevor Benz, the 33s. first lap. He jumped up to actually that may have been his last lap. That was his last lap. Sheriff Van Sluten, the 43. His first lap's going to put him in 7th. Come across the line. Move him up to 5th.
Edwin,
Jump
I don't
over
even
here
want
to
to talk about the Apollo. This
the
just got
18
me
of
so messed up
Daniel
right now.
Butler.
I mean, stuff. Gosh darn it. Hopefully, everybody can't get me about it.
Oh, he might have just scraped the wall there just a little bit. Let's see if that lap will count for him. It does. Puts him in 7th. Come across the line. Put Daniel Butler up to position number 4. Jump over here to our 2-time winner this season, our back-to-back winner, Kyle Heath in the 13. His first lap put him at 15th, using that lap to get up to speed. Kyle Heath is going to put him in 3rd to 29.77. Josh O'Brien taking his green flag lap here. That put Josh O'Brien in position number 8. Nolan Milne is still sitting high on top of the board. Jason Haney's taking his green flag lap. Got about 2.5 minutes here left of qualifying. Looks like there's 4 drivers that have not came out on the track yet. Jason Haney moves up to 12th on his first lap. And I believe he brushed the wall there, so that's going to cancel that lap out for him. Jason Haney starting deep in the field. It's like Hunter Davis with a 29.73 got up to that pole position. It's like the 66 coming out on the track. I do believe he did get the fastest qualifying lap there at the practice lap there at the end. This is his green flag. Running that high line, coming off a 4, get a little better speed here going to his white flag lap. His money lap's coming by. First lap put him position number 11. He's staying in that high side. We'll see if that's going to help him or not, if it can get him up closer. He's going to run the top all the way around on his money lap. Comes down just a little bit off of 4, across the line. Move him up to second.
All right, good luck, everybody. Let's have a fun race tonight. Remember, there's 4 full stages, 3 stage break, 4 sets of tires in the pits, 1 fast repair. Incident penalties are on. Good luck, everybody.
There's your starting lineup. You got Hunter Davis. He's going to lead your pole. Lead him off to the green flag. Todd Smith on his outside. Nolan Milnes, Jeff Peppers, Kyle Heath, Joseph Klein, Daniel Butler, Trevor Benz, Jareth Van Sluten, Joshua O'Brien. That's your top 10. Ivan Deschamps, Michael Moquin. They are 11th and 12th. Jason Haney's going to line up 13th. Larry Eady, 14th. Caleb West, Donald Ray, Joe Gibbons, Edwin James, Zachary Wake, Mark Olette, top 20. Eric Winkelsbeck.
Good luck, everybody.
Alexander
Long race. Let's have some fun.
Schumacher, Ben Summerford, and Morgan Sterling will be your 24 drivers in tonight's race.
Ain't your lap 27? Y'all got a copy on me?
Gotcha.
Do have a few
Good luck,
drivers
guys.
with some penalties
Good luck.
from last
Be a
week
lot of
that
fun.
will be moving to the back.
Come on, go get up to and get it back in line, please.
Pace car is off. Looks like Hunter Davis is going to lead him here.
Ready, green
On the
flag.
green flag. Green flag is out. Looks like Todd Smith got a good jump on that outside. He's going to be able to clear Hunter Davis. They drive off into one. Todd Smith leading lap one. Jeff Peppers, net 69, staying in second. Looks like Hunter Davis started on the pole, working just a little bit lower. Then Joseph Klein in the 14. Those four right there, pretty tight together. Got the 13 of Kyle Heath there in that blue car in 5th spot. He is closing in on this lead pack. And Josh O'Brien behind him. Looks like they may be closing in ever so slightly. Side by side for second. Hunter Davis in the 27 and the 69 of Jeff Peppers. Joseph Klein's pulled up beside the 27. Hunter Davis for third. Kyle Heath is the back of this pack. He's brought along with him Joshua O'Brien in that 24. They're too wide for second and fourth. Gonna move Klein up to second. Little crossover there by Jeff Peppers. 66 is going to like them fighting for second. He'll let them run side by side, not get a run on him. As long as they stay side by side, they won't get a run that they're going to need to get around him. Kyle Heath on the outside of Hunter Davis for fourth. He's going to get this big run off the top side. Move Kyle Heath up to position number 4. Hunter Davis, your pole center, back to 5th. As Kyle Heath goes to work on Jeff Peppers for 3rd. On the inside of him. Kyle Heath on the outside, Joseph Klein for position number 2. That high side momentum's going to be able to carry him past the 14 car as he pulls down in front of him as he puts his sights on the 66. Riding on Kyle Heath, 13 cars. He's chasing down that leader. "17 laps into this race. Todd Smith has led every lap. Started position number 2, but got a good jump on the start of the race. Got him out front. He's been able to hold it. He's getting closer to that 66 car and the lead. They're bumper to bumper. They're side by side. Kyle Heath underneath. Todd Smith up top. Momentum's going to take the 66 back in front just a little bit, but they're still door to door. I think Kyle may get him clear. He'll have to watch for the crossover. He cleared him good enough not to allow it. New leader, Kyle Heath. Got Josh O'Brien in that 24. He's moved up to position number 3. Looks like he's closing in on Todd Smith for second now.
Dude, I give you the top line.
Looks like we've got about 4 groups of cars here. We've got those first 3 leaders. Then we've got this group here. That's on your screen. And a little bit behind them, another little group. Looks like they're running about 12th. Jareth Van Sluten in the 43 is leading this group, and he's in 12th. Like the 9 of Jason Haney's kind of in the middle of that little group. Little group there at the back of the pack. Just trying to make it to the end. Looks like we got side by side for second. 24, Joshua O'Brien. 66, Todd Smith. You heard him tell him he was going to let him go. He didn't want to use up his tires more than he had to, trying to fight for it.
Thanks, brother. Yes,
got 13 laps to go on the stage. Biggest mover of the race so far, Eric Winklespec. He is up 17 spots from where he started. Running 4th.
Sorry, no, I got right there.
Got a side-by-side battle with the 5. Michael Moak winning the 9 of Jason Haney. Looks like those groups that I've said a few laps ago, looks like they've just kind of became a car here and there, a couple cars here. You can see who's going to go forward and who's going to go backwards towards the end of this run. Who saved enough tire to be able to go forward and who burned it up early is going to go back. Like that 5 may have lost a couple spots here. It's like the 46 of Edwin James and the 42 of Zachary Wakes looking to get around him. He's going in the wrong direction. The 18 of Daniel Butler now trying to get on his inside. Looks like Daniel's going to make that work. One of Donald Ray. Looked on the inside and got around the 33 there. Trevor Benz moves Donald Ray up to position number 5. Still got the man on a move. The 25 of Eric Winkelspec. Up 17 spots to position number 4. He's going to have 4 laps to see if he can get around Todd Smith. He's going to be able to do it. Move him up to position number 3. Todd back to 4th. Look back here at Hunter Davis. He did get the pole. He's down 18 spots. He's running 19th. .5 seconds off the leader. Got Kyle Heath, the man up front. Coming around to take the white flag here for the stage. It's like Eric Winklespec. He was able to get around Josh O'Brien and get second. As the stage is going to come to the end. Kyle Heath, Eric Winklespec, Josh O'Brien, Todd Smith, there's Donald Ray, Nolan Mills, Trevor
Fox is out.
Larry Eady,
You can look at your
and
temps to make sure everything
Alexander
looks okay.
Schumacher. Those are your top 10 who are going to get a few points here in stage number 1.
Nice stage 1, everybody. Nice stage 1.
How in the world do you save tires here?
Back corner up.
Pace going into the backstretch.
That was a good fast stage here for the first 40 laps of the race. Pit road will be open here. I believe everybody's going to come down pit road. Everybody's wanting some tires. Off here first. Looks like Kyle Heath was first off. Eric Winklespec, Todd Smith, Joshua O'Brien, Donald Ray, Nolan Milnes, Trevor Benz, Larry Eady, Alexander Schumacher, Jareth Van Sluten. That is your top 10. Jason Haney came out 11th. 69 of Jeff Peppers, the 42 of Zachary Wake, Edwin James, the 14 of Joseph Klein, Daniel Butler, Michael Moquin, Caleb West, Hunter Davis, Ben Summerford, Mark Olette, Ivan Deschamps. Those are your 22 cars that are currently running.
Did the choose roll effect in here?
Negative. That is only for the truck series.
Good boy.
Kyle Heath has them all lined up behind him. We're ready to get stage 2 started here. Pace car's off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. This stage here is going to be 5 laps longer than the last one. So we'll see if anybody decides they want to save a little bit of tire. Feel just to be a little bit quicker there towards the end. Looks like the 84 Nolan Milnes, he may be doing that. Looks like we've got a side-by-side action for the lead here. Eric Winkelspec's inside of the 13. Kyle Heath. Got Joshua O'Brien in the 24, 66. 66 maybe falling back just a little bit. Didn't get as good as a run up top. They're still side-by-side for the lead. 25, Eric Winkelspec. 13. Looks like he's able to clear him. Able to come back down and block the 24. Those 3 cars dive right back down to that bottom. That's 68, making that high line work. It's Alexander Schumacher. Like we've got side by side for the lead again with 24. Joshua O'Brien trying to get around and take his first lead of the day. It's like that momentum may carry him. Move that 24 up to the lead. 68's followed him around the 25. Back to the bottom. 68's going to make it side by side for the lead. Oh, they almost touch. 68 did lead that lap. Looks like he's going to pull down away. Single file it back up here momentarily. Until we get back here for 6th spot. Jason Haney dives down. He's going to get it. Jason Haney rolling on that high side, getting around the 1 car. Donald Ray moved Jason Haney up to position number 5. Got a battle for the lead here. The 24, Joshua O'Brien's inside of the 68. 68's going to have a little bit of momentum on that high side. Let's see if Josh can stay beside him. He was diving into turn 1. Is going to suck up behind him, get a little bit of that draft. Now they're going to swap spots. 68's going to run low, 24 stays high. Not close enough to do a crossover. Got the 9 car, Jason Haney in 5th. Catching up to the 13 and that 25. Like the 66 has said it's time to go. He fell back a little bit. Now he's starting to move back to the front. Looks like he's working on the 9 of Jason Haney now.
Don't do that again, 42.
Ivan, I think I just watched you try to dive him 2 tenths back on the corner.
You see the 66, Todd Smith getting around the 9. Then we got a battle up front. Josh O'Brien side by side. Eric Winklespec was able to pull up beside him, or right behind him. 24 up to the lead. 25 inside the 68. They're all but 3 wide here for the lead. Coming across the line. Oh, and they touch. Eric goes in the grass. Oh, that was close, but he was able to save it.
Hooker.
Code brown, code brown, code brown.
They're 3 wide for second. Looks like Kyle Heath's able to come out on top. He still has 25. Eric Winkelspec, after going through the grass, put him back in the front. Here comes the 66, Todd Smith. Things can change in a hurry. Big run from the 66 there. He's going to get up outside of the 24 car. Going to run the middle of the track there. Come down just a little bit coming off of 4.
Sorry, I was trying to get out of your way there, Alex.
All good, no worries.
Looks like the battle's for 4th. Alex was able to take that away. Donald Ray in that 1 car. Sitting in 6th right now, trying to get into that top 5. He gets to the inside of the 24. It's going to move him into the top 5 here. Going to try to work on that 68. Battle for the lead here. 25, Eric Winkelspec has it. 13, Kyle Heath's trying to run him down.
That's low.
The exact opposite of truck race. Xfinity, I mean.
About halfway through this 2nd stage. Let's do a little rundown here. Got Eric Winkelspec, he's up front. Kyle Heath, your stage 1 winner, running 2nd. Todd Smith in the 66 running third. Fourth place belongs to Donald Ray in the 1 car. 24, Josh O'Brien. Currently running 5th. Larry Eady, 34. And the Ford. You got the 68. He was up front for a little bit. Currently in 7th. Eighth place belongs to the 9 of Jason Haney. 8th place, Edwin James, 46 Coca-Cola. And then rounding out your top 10, set 33, Trevor Benz. '43, Jareth Van Sluten, running 11th. 14 of Joseph Klein. He was running up front early in this race, fell back a little bit, running 12th. Jeff Peppers, same story with him. He was up front early on. That's 69 Dr. Pepper. Chevrolet running 13th. 84 Nolan Milnes running 14th. The bright purple car there of Daniel Butler in that 18. Brushed the wall there just a little bit maybe.
Caution, man. I didn't hear nothing.
And we are under caution. Let's go back here. Looks like it's the 5. Bounces it off the wall. Just kind of loses it. Hits the wall hard. Yeah, he hit a ton. We'll go and ride on with him. We'll look at his steering wheel here.
It's car in 3.
Watch him try to fight it once he hits the wall. Took him a nice little spin. Nosed right into that wall. Able to get her straight and get her rolling.
No.
A little bit of a wild ride.
When was the stage?
Stage is lap 90. This is a caution for incident.
Looks like we had a few takers here down pit road. Josh O'Brien, he was the car furthest up that pitted. Nolan Milnes, Larry Eady, Ivan Deschamps, and then the 5 of Michael Moquin. He had to pit for damage. They're going to line them up here. Pace lights go off. They're going to line them up and Going to have about a 9-lap shootout here till the end of stage 2. Got Eric Winklespec out front. Kyle Heath's going to be on his outside. Todd Smith, Donald Ray in the second row. Jason Haney, Edwin James, third row. Trevor Bench, Jeff Peppers, fourth row, and then your top 10 is going to be Joseph Klein and Daniel Butler in that fifth row.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man!
Pace car is going to slide off. Eric Winklespec's
Green,
going to
green.
go on the green. They've got it out. They're off and running. Good jump by the 25. Got the 13 and the 66 side by side. They're 3 wide back there for about 12th spot. Got to watch that 24 car. He may be on fresh tires. Maybe they'll run up through this pack. Oh, we got contact. Looks like Daniel Butler's coming down the track. He was able to hold on to it. Good save.
Caution's out.
Oh no. He must have hit the wall after he went off the screen. It looked like he had it saved. He did
Hey,
not.
Kyle, did I crowd you up off 2 there?
Let's go back and look. We've seen it start
Ah,
with
you
him
did good.
and some of that craziness. that
All
was
right, this
going
will
on.
not be staged. We will go back green before stage at lap 90, so just a heads up for everybody.
Trevor, I'm on the same ground. They're coming off forward.
Looks like the 43 and 18 make a little contact, and the 27 kind of spins him. I thought he had it saved. And it looks like he did the same thing the 5 did. Oh, hard into that
Pace
wall.
car on the backstretch going into 3.
And then it looks like the 42 went right through him. Hard hit for that purple 18 car, Daniel Butler. See a little bit of contact here. It's going to get the 43 a little loose. It's going to shoot the 18 into the wall. Looks like the 27's tight. He keeps this coming up. He's going to get into the 18. And I thought he did a good job at saving it, not spinning down. 42 into the back of him. And then he just did like that last caution with the 5 car. Once it started shaking, he couldn't stop it. Lost it going up, back up into the 42. Man, it's a tough break for both of those guys. 2 hard hits. Then the 42 just decides just to drive right through him. They should be taking the one to go here, crossing the line. They'll line them up again. Looks like we're going to have about a 3-lap shootout to the end of this stage. Look back at that teal color car there, the 24. He pitted on that last caution. They have fresh tires. I think the 84 of Nolan Milnes is in that same situation, but I'm not sure they're going to have enough time in 3 laps to get to the front, but they should be able to gain a few spots if they've got those fresh tires. Got the 25, Eric Winkelspec, the 13, Kyle Heath, 66, Todd Smith, and the 1 of Donald Ray. First 2 rows. Jason Haney's lining up 5th. Edwin James outside of him in that 3rd row. So that pace car is going to dive off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Got a good jump by both the front row guys. Kyle was able to stay side by side with him. Momentum on the top side may get to Kyle that little bit of advantage. Diving into 3, the 25 should gain back. Cleared him, got a crossover, not enough room. On the right side of your screen, you see that teal color 24 car. He's moving up. Got the 46 going backwards. He's going to pass 2. Get up into that 6th position with those fresh tires. Looks like Daniel Butler was able to come out of the pits. He's a couple laps down. At the 25, Eric Winkelspec, that is your leader, not the purple car. Oh, you got that 24 hard charge. He's going to get up to position number 3 if he had one more lap.
Keep it up, caution is out. Not gonna be quick there, bud.
Man, he made up a lot more ground than I thought. He had
That
one
will
more
be
lap.
the end of stage 2.
I think he could have took that stage pretty easily.
Good run there, Jason. That got sketchy.
But that will put your stage 2 winner is the 25 of Eric Winkelspec. 13 of Kyle Heath came in 2nd. Josh O'Brien, Todd Smith, Donald
Sorry,
Ray.
whoever I took 3 wide there, I had
your
a pretty
top
good run
5.
over there.
Joseph Klein, Nolan Milnes, Jason Haney, Edwin James, and Jeff Peppers. Those were your top 10 drivers that did get stage points for stage 2 here at Charlotte.
Pace car out of 2, pace car out of 2, checking up.
This is caution number 4 of the evening. The first stage did go caution free. And then we had 2 incidents in that second stage, and then the caution here to end it. I'm gonna guess pit road's gonna be busy, which I could say Josh O'Brien and Nolan Milnes will probably stay out since their tires, unless they go top off on fuel, but they should not be taking tires. everybody's going to go in. The 18 looks like he stayed out, which he came back late on the track, so he may get a wave around. Looks like the 84 was the first one off. 42, Zachary Wake, Eric Winklespeg, Todd Smith, Joshua O'Brien, Donald Gray, Joseph Klein, Jason Lee, Edwin James, Jeff Peppers, Larry Eady, Trevor Bench, Jareth Walker, Caleb West, Hunter Davis, Ben Summerford, Mark Olette, Ivan Deschamps, Kyle Heath. Kyle Heath, he lost several spots there after coming in second in that stage. It looks like he's still on pit road. So, looks like he's rolling off now. You know, sometimes drivers just can't hold it. That they may have to use the restroom.
Very good.
Does look like Josh O'Brien came back down pit road. I almost wonder if he's got a little bit of damage he's trying to fix. It was a 6.5 second pit stop, so I would say just a little bit more damage he wanted to get fixed. That is going to leave your number 84 car of Nolan Milnes up front, the 42 Zachary Wake, 66 Todd Smith, and the 14 of Joseph Klein. Pace car is going to roll off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Nolan Milnes is going to lead us off here. Oh, looks like the 66 may have hit the wall just a little bit. Lost those 2 spots. 25 and the 1. We are going to lap 150 here for the completion of stage 3.
Out of it, out of it. I said 3 wide, I build.
Got the 14 of Joseph Klein.
32, they're racing so hard, I'm just trying to not butt up to them. Yo, 9, that was my fault. I'm sorry, man.
That was ridiculous. That's all I'm gonna say. That was stupid. That was a stupid move.
Easy there.
Sorry, I didn't see
go
everybody
back
checking
and
up in
look
front
at
of
it.
you. I was just trying to draft off here. Believe me, the last thing I need to do is wreck again. I'll be done once again.
The 27 tries to shoot a gap. It's not really there. Gets into the 9. The 9 kind of does the same thing the 18 and the 5 did. Shot into the outside wall. He was able to hit it more flat though with the side. Sure, it gave him some damage though. This longer stage, it may slow him down too much. May go a lap down if we don't get a caution. Like Trevor Benz in that 33 car. Moved up to position number 3. Running with Donald Ray and Jeff Peppers. Looking here at Kyle Heath, running 14th currently after that long pit stop he had at the end of stage 2. Started at the tail end of the field. Looks like he's moved up 5 or 6 spots here. And Jason Haney running 13th currently after that incident with the wall. Looks like he's able to still drive forward. Got the 9 making that high side work. Went around the 84 and the 43 all in that turn. The man on a mission. Can't be happy after that little contact he had. Joseph Klein still up front. He's got a 1 second lead over that one car, Donald Ray. 33 of Trevor Benz is right behind him. Then Jeff Peppers in the 69 running 4th. Looks like they're side by side for 5th here. 66 Todd Smith and Hunter Davis in that 27. like Donald Ray in that one car is able to be slowly pulling in the 14 of Joseph Klein down to 0.4 of a second. Looks like he's running just a little bit higher line here with 40 laps.
Go low, Josh.
Stage 3.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Looks like that one car's reeled in the 14. 14 has the lead. One car's wanting it. Likes the low side. That one likes running the middle. Gonna get a good run here off turn 2. Side by side. Fourteen's fighting hard on that inside. One's going to get a big run here with that high side momentum. Try to squeeze him down. To give him enough to clear him here. 14's staying strong. Not wanting to give up the lead. He pushes up the track just a little bit. And allowed the one to clear him there just for a second. So he dives back down at the bottom, pulls back up side by side.
Caution, sorry, caution.
And the cautions come out.
Good running, Donald.
Looks like the 7 Ivan Deschamps.
Pace cars out of 2, middle back.
Looks like he just kind of came up the track. Didn't have room to clear the 84. Yeah, he just looks like the 7 just kept coming up right up into the 84, and he wasn't clear to go all the way to the wall like he wanted. Cut the 84's
Ivan,
nose.
what are you doing?
Hangs it up there on the wall. Looks like everybody would have got around him.
Go by.
Like a lot of your leaders decided to stay out. Well, only 5 decided to stay out. Everybody else decided to take a pit stop. Looks like some may be in, fixing damage, little extended stops. Well, with those guys pitting and some staying out, a couple different strategies going on here. That's going to put the 69 Jeff Peppers up front. 66 Todd Smith second. Your pole sitter Hunter Davis. He's going to be back in position number 3. Ben Summerford, that 32 car, setting 4th, and Zachary Wake will be top 5, and those 5 did not pit with everybody else on that last stop. So they do have 27 lap, 26 lap older tires. So if everybody else took tires, this could get a little interesting. How fast are these guys going to fly up around them?
Anybody tell me how my car looks on my left side there?
Yeah, it looks like a Chevrolet.
Can't hear you, Jake.
Mark said it looks like a Chevrolet. I agree. It looks fine.
Looks fine, thanks.
We are just about halfway through this race here. In about 5 laps will be our halfway point. We are racing to lap 150 for the completion of stage 3 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Pace car is off. Jeff Peppers in that 69. He's going to take us to the green flag here. 27 gave him a good push. He's able to pull up beside 66. Looks like that 27 is going to dive to the inside. .66 trying to make that high side work. Going to get around the 69. Jeff Peppers. 27 stays up high to block it. Looks like the 32 is using that high side. He's going to get around the 69 here. 25 also around the 69 car. Todd Smith side by side. They're side by side for the lead. They are door to door They were dead even going down that back stretch. Oh, they're 3 wide for the lead. 25 went on the inside, went around both of them. Eric Winkelspec to the front with a big power move to get inside of the 27 and the 66.
That was crazy. That was getting turned. That was awesome.
Looks like the 69 into the wall. Looks like he's still into the wall. He's going to lose a few spots here. It's like Ben trying to work his way to the inside of that 27. That gold color 32. Mr. Summerford's racing this evening.
Caution, caution.
And we are under
How was your
caution.
forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did?
Looks like the 24 and the 43 maybe had contact. Watching the 43 car here first. Oh, looks like he may have got into the one.
I don't know if that was me, but I'm sorry if it was. I was under you.
Okay, start backstretch.
Looks like 34 ran into the back, his back left rear spun him up the track into the 24, and it looks like the 33 came in hard late, nowhere to go.
When does the stage end?
150.
It's right on with Josh O'Brien here in the 24. See what happened after he made his little contact. Comes down, got another bump from the 84, just put him up into the wall.
Hey, 7, you got brakes on that bitch?
Lucky Dog going high.
We'll ride around with Trevor Benz here in the 33. He tried to shut her down, trying to turn, and it just wouldn't. Nowhere for him to go.
Hey, 7, you got brakes on that bitch? You know hables Enrique Iglesias. Enrique!
Man, you sound like you had my beer tonight. No hablo Todd Spaniel.
Yeah, I can't talk in general, so good luck there. Or in Canadian, it's, can you understand?
English, I meant, or do you speak it?
Lucky Dog and got a black flag.
They are lined up again here.
Looks like you got a black
20
flag
laps.
after you entered pit road, so
20
gonna have
laps
to honor
left
that
here in
puppy.
stage 3. Got the 25 Eric Winkle spec.
Put some brakes on that beat.
He's up front. The 66 Todd Smith on his outside. Then the 32 Ben Summerford, 27 Hunter Davis, second row. Zachary Wake, Kyle Heath, third row. Jeff Peppers, Joseph Klein in the fourth. And then Jason Haney and Donald Ray in that fifth row. Looks like the pace car is
Green
off.
flag.
Green flag is out. Good jump there by the 25. 66 able to hold on to second. 32. And the 13. And that 27 is running fifth. Like Kyle Heath on the inside of the 32. Make short work of that. He's going to the front here. We've got the 9 all over the bumper of that 27.
I'll go high.
Under the 66, put 13 in second spot. Now you've got your stage 1 and stage 2 winner running first and second. With a little bit over 15 laps here to go in the stage number 3.
Stay low, go high, guys.
I think we've seen there on the screen a little bit the 42 get loose. Big run here by 24. It's going to move the 24 up to position number 6. Got a battle here for the lead. Kyle Heath on the outside and that 13. 25 Eric Winklespec on the inside. And you got the 66 breathing down both of their backs. Is going to take it to the bottom. 9, able to go around 32 car. Gonna put Jason Haney in the top 5.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
Oh, the 66 into the wall.
I left early up here.
We're side by side for the lead. 25 took it down inside. .24 on the outside. He's going to go around both of them. Move that 24 up to the lead here with 8 laps to go. Seven laps left here in this stage. At the 24, Josh O'Brien up front.
I am Megatron.
Got Josh O'Brien here, your leader, being chased by the 13 and the 25. .25 on the inside of the 13 here. Kyle Heath fighting hard on that outside. This is the last lap here in stage number 3. Looks like he's going to hold him down, pinch him down just a little bit to try to give himself a little better run off. He's going to be close at the line. Looks like Kyle Heath had it.
Caution somewhere, caution. Throughout the course of that last run, did you see any rubber laying down at all?
I do believe Kyle Heath would have got that stage second place over Eric. But the stage winner goes
All
to
right,
Josh
that's the end
O'Brien.
of stage 3. Stage breaks are over for the night. 100 lap shootout to the end.
Pace car halfway down the back.
Come on, let's catch the pace car.
Put some brakes on that B.
Looks like all your leaders are going to come down pit road. Seen the 7 car, Ivan Deschamps. He stayed out. He is a lap down. 2 laps down. Looks like the 24 is the first off pit road. Kyle Heath came out second. Todd Smith, Eric Winklespec, Nolan Milnes, Jason Haney, Larry Eady, Zachary Wade, Jeffrey Peppers.
Let everybody go by. Go ahead.
Like the 18 of Daniel Butler still sitting on pit road. He's been in a couple incidents. He may be getting some damage fixed. See if he tries to run out here before this pace car. It's not like he's going to beat it now. He's going to end up being a lap down here. The 18, 1 lap down. And the one at Donald Ray. He pulled in. Looks like he just topped off on fuel. He just had a short pit. He's going to put the 24 up front, 66 on his outside, 13 of Kyle Heath, and the 25, Eric Winklespec. And then the 84, Nolan Milnes, with the 9 on his outside of Jason Haney.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Kyle Heath's going to lead this first lap of the final stage here. Got those three there are your stages winners. Do have the extra stage with the longer race for Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Gareth, if you want it, just let me know, bud.
Oh, I'm so many lap downs, bro. It don't even matter. I'm just
24 on
kind of
the
just hanging out.
25 on the inside of the 13 car.
Yeah, man, we're having a good time back there.
Got the 9 moving up. Nine's going to shoot underneath that 13 car.
Great save.
Move Jason Haney up to position number 2. He's going to go to work on that 25. Stick it around the outside and drive right around him. See if he can hold him off here. It's like that high side momentum. They're side by side here. Now he's got him clear. Jason Haney with his first lap lead of the race. .46 going down on the inside and the 32 inside of that 24 car. Trevor Benz in the 33. Also getting around the 24. Is going in the wrong direction. He's down 7 spots already from the start of this stage. Like 32 of Ben Summerford was able to get around the 13 of Kyle Heath. Here comes that 33 Trevor Benz car. Around the 13 as well. Joseph Klein in that 14 wants to do the same thing and get around him. Leading the pack around. Jason Haney. Todd Smith back here running 17th. Last car on the lead lap. He is 12, almost 13 seconds off your leader. I wonder if he got it in the wall and got some damage, or if he's just trying to save those tires. .25 able to drive underneath the 33. Put the 25 back up in position number 2. Jason Haney stretched his lead out to a 1.4 second lead.
Go low, Caleb.
That is your leader up front. Number 9, Jason Haney. You do have the 25. Eric Winklespeck running second. Third place is the 13 car. Kyle Heath. Joseph Klein running fourth. Larry Eady, fifth place. Trevor Bentz running sixth. Got Edwin James right behind him running seventh. He's diving to the inside. Donald Ray, he's currently in 8th. 27. Hunter Davis and the 69 of Jeff Peppers. They're battling for 9th. 84 Nolan Milnes is running 11th. 42 Zachary Wake in 12th. And the 32 car Ben Summerford is falling back just a little bit. He's now hanging on the 13th spot. We got the 80 of Mark Olette. And the 24, Josh O'Brien. Both of those guys are being chased by the 00, Caleb West. And the last car on the lead lap is Todd Smith in the 66. Got Daniel Butler, he is 1 lap down. Running 18th. Ivan Deschamps is 2 laps down, running 19th. It's like the 43. Jareth Walker, he is 4 laps down now. He is the last car that is running on the track. We've got a battle for the lead here. 25 has caught up to the 9. The 25 is going to get beside him here, coming off of turn 2. He hasn't made the pass quite yet, but he should get it with this run. He's going to get off of 4. Yeah, he's got him cleared. Move the 25 to the lead. These two are about 2 seconds ahead of the 3rd place guy, and that is the 13 of Kyle Heath. Joseph Clyde in the 14. Getting chased by the 34 of Larry Eady. Does look like most of these guys have spread out. We are just about have cars everywhere on the track. Green flag pit stops ought to be coming here in the next 10 laps or so. We ought to start seeing guys come down pit road once they get about halfway through this stage.
Sorry, Edwin, that was probably me.
All good.
I got tight for no reason in the straightaway.
Looks like Todd Smith is about to go a lap down here. He is 25.5 seconds behind those leaders. They're running just under 31 seconds, 30.8. Todd Smith last lap was a 31.1, so he's about 3/10. 1.3 seconds off those leaders' pace, so it's not going to take them long. .43 is going to lose another lap. That's going to put him 6 laps down.
Seven pitting in.
Caution, caution, caution.
I heard the 7 pitting.
Trying to talk me.
Looks like the 7 crashed coming off of pit road. Looks like he hit that bump. Went for a little spin.
Can't park there.
Oh, he just rolled up just barely on the track, but it caused the caution.
Base car backstretch.
Well, I was hoping for some green flag pit stops. That is what happened to the 7 car there. like everybody's going to come in. Sector 18, he stayed out. He should be your lucky dog. It's going to put the 18 car of Daniel Butler back on that lead lap. Sector 9, the 13, 25, 84, 46, the 1, 34, 14, 33, 69. Those were your top 10 coming off pit road. Then the 27, 42, 00, 32, 24, 80, 66. Then the 18 ought to be in pit lane now. As we're going to get this last, or this current, can't say the last. Going to get this next restart off here with 50 laps to go. It's going to be a good shootout here to the end.
Eric, are you on all tires? 25?
Question is, if we run 20 laps here or so and get another caution, does anybody have tires in the pits? They did only have 4 sets, but that extra stage in this longer race was going to make them use them up. So if anybody would somehow have an extra set, that would definitely put them in the catbird seat. Jason Haney's going to lead them here to the green flag. Kyle Heath second, Eric Winklespec, Nolan Milnes, and Edwin James is your top 5. Pace car is off.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out. Looks like those top 4 had a good jump. Sector 3 wide here for the lead. Looks like Kyle may have got up into the wall just a little bit. I think you can see who took tires and who saved his set by who's going backwards pretty fast here. Jason Haney, who started this last restart up front, is back into 13th spot. Larry Eady on the high side of the 84 was able to clear that pass. '69 cut down in front of 88 or 84.
Damn. My shot and my pants.
Making my way downtown.
Look back here. Contact with the 69 and 24. I do believe the did a crossover, and it looks like the 69 may have came down to block. Well, it was close. It was an inadvertent contact. But we're still under green. Got a three-way battle here for the lead. 25 of Eric Winkelspec. He has it. Running second is the 14, Joseph Klein, and then the 34, Larry Eady. Got about a car length and a half between each of them. Coming up on that 80, that is going to put him a lap down. As they cross the stripe this time. We've got 30 laps to go. Let's go ahead and do a quick field run down
Leader's
here.
gonna say hi for you.
Got the 25, Eric Winkelspec. Up front, leading the way. 14, Joseph Klein. Right behind him. And the 34, Larry Eady. 66 of Todd Smith. Running fifth is the 24, Joshua O'Brien. Sixth place, 84 of Nolan Milnes. 69 of Jeff Peppers is in seventh. Eighth place is the 42
Moving
of
up,
Zachary
I'm moving
Wake.
up, so go ahead, go.
Ninth place, the 00, Caleb West. Then your top 10, the 27, Hunter Davis. 13 of Kyle Heath running 11th. The 1 of Donald Ray is right behind him in 12th. 13th is the 32, Ben Summerford. 14th is the 18 car, Daniel Butler. Jason Haney in the 9 is running 15th. Edwin James and the 46, they are running 16th. 17th place goes to Trevor Benz in the 33. He is 1 lap down. 18th place is the number 80 of Mark Olette. He is also 1 lap down. 19th place, and the last car running on the track, Ivan Deschamps. He is 5 laps down. That was field rundown. Give everybody just a little bit of TV time. Know we got a lot of family, friends watching. A lot of these drivers go back and rewatch this race. We are down to 24 laps to go. Here come your leaders crossing the line, making it 23 to go. Battle right there for 5th. Back to 46. Just went a lap down. Edwin James. Like Jason Haney's next on that chopping block for the 25. Battle here for second. Larry Eady on the inside of the 14. Joseph Klein.
Thank you, Trevor.
Sorry, Mark.
It's alright.
.25 Eric Wigglespec. It's pulled out to about a 3-second lead here.
33 pitting, 33 pitting.
Looks like Nolan was able to get around the 14. Move that 84 up to position number 3. Got 7 laps to go. Six laps to go on the 25. Eric Wigglespec has about a 4.5-second lead over the 34. Larry Eady, who's getting ran down by the 84 of Nolan Milnes. Looks like Nolan's catching him slowly. Coming down to 4 laps to go. Just hopefully he has time to. Looks like he will.
Go ahead, inside.
Looks like he's going to give him the inside.
Copy. Thank you, 34.
We'll move Nolan and that 84 up to position number 2. 25 up front. Coming at 2 laps to go. Nobody in front of him. Clean track the rest of the way. He's had a heck of a race. Been up front all day long. He was the winner of the second stage. He's got a 4.8 second lead over the 84 of Nolan Milnes. White flag is out. Down the back stretch into turns 3. Exiting out of 4. Eric Winklespec will be tonight's winner here at Charlotte. Comes to 84. In the 34.
Good race. Nice win, Eric. Good job.
The 14.
Great win, Eric.
66 behind him. Zachary Wake.
Nice job, Eric.
Josh O'Brien. Caleb
Congratulations, Eric. Nice race, guys.
Gray,
Top 3 to the
Hunter
waiting
Davis.
room for interviews.
There's your top
3 to
10.
the waiting room in Discord for interviews with Corey.
Thank you, guys. Sorry, Nolan. I was just trying to give you a love tap.
We wait on these guys here to jump in the waiting room. Was a good race tonight. A lot of green flag laps. Only had a few cautions for incidents. I think we had the 3 incident cautions and then the 3 stage cautions. Does look like
Sorry guys, I'm not in Discord.
Does look like we've got one on. So let's go ahead and bring up our second place finisher here, Nolan Milnes. Hey Nolan, it's Corey up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do. What's up, Corey?
Hey man, heck of a drive today. What can you tell me about it? I mean, it looked like there's some moving up and going back with the tire wear, but I mean, what did you feel out there on the track today?
Man, I was saving my stuff. Let me check my tires right now. On that last one at 86.93, that's the worst I did on a 50-lap stint. Every time we did a 50-lap run, which is most of the stages, I was coming out like 91 right front, 93 right rear. And I know from practice, those guys, it was a little hotter, but they were running like 50% right front, 70s. I was like, oh, man. So I knew right off the rip, man, I was just going to have to like take it easy, let them do their thing, and I was just going to play the long game. And to the credit of everybody, they all raced pretty clean, so like cautions didn't ruin anything, and it was a lot of fun, man. So yeah, it kind of worked perfectly, except that the 25 did such a good job of going fast and saving tires, which makes sense. He has high I rating, he knows what he's doing. So, but yeah, that's how I ended up where I was, man, saving tires and just chilling.
Yeah, it looked like a fun race out there. I mean, not a lot. There's a few incidents, but nothing like totally ridiculous, I guess. But I mean, it looked like everybody was out there having fun. Maybe not the 9. The 9 had a little incident that the caution didn't come out for.
Really? I was wondering what happened to him in the 13. What happened?
I don't know if they tried to save a set.
I think
so
you
if
guys
there was a
stick to
caution
those
later
Mountain
on.
Dew color-coded schemes.
But they both went backwards pretty quick after that last restart. So I would say they were hoping for another caution.
And they'll make a couple appearances.
Oh man, yeah, that
not the
makes
whole
sense. I
season.
guess I was
No,
wondering what the hell happened with them,
luck,
but
bad
I
luck
mean, I'm not
tonight.
100% sure, but that's what I would be assuming because both of them went back fairly quick. But
yeah, I figured I'd be racing them for the win, but they weren't up there, so yeah, it stinks. But yeah, man, just tire save. It was a lot of fun, honestly. It was sketchy. I kept getting anxious around like lap 26, 30 in a run. I'm like, man, I still feel like I'm not going fast. And then, like, sure enough, one by one, they'd all come back to me, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I was net positive every time. So.
Hey, it worked out. Hey, I'll give you the floor here for a second if you want to give out any shout outs or want to say anything to the broadcast. Go ahead.
Well, just thanks to the league. It's awesome. This is a great series. I love doing this on my Friday nights. Shout out to my teammates. Joseph, Zach, and Caleb, who were here tonight. They all finished in the top 8, it looks like, which is freaking awesome. And, Noob Racing, and that's about it, man. Shout out to Trevor, who's working on his boat instead of being here. Trevor Gill, that is. So.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations, second place. I think we'll see it tomorrow night, maybe, in the Gen 6 opening race for our new season over there.
Oh, that's right. That and trucks. I'll be there for both. So.
Yep. And
heck yeah, brother.
Sunday night. Hey, congratulations. Way
yep.
To drive
thanks,
that
Corey.
84. And hey, we'll see you down the road, and we'll see you here next week. Actually, we're off here next week, so I won't see you next Friday night. But
yeah, I'm running some money chasing race that somebody put in the league advertisements or whatever. There's like a $200 prize for first place. I said, all right, cool, that's perfect. That's what I'm doing next Friday night. But
go get you some money and send some of it my way. We won't care.
Yeah, maybe I will. Thanks, Corey.
All right, Nolan. We'll see you later, buddy.
Yep.
That is the number 84, Nolan Milnes, finishing second tonight. Now let's see if this 25 looks like he's in the waiting room. Bring him in. Eric, this Corey up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Corey.
Hey, man, way to drive that number 25. Looks like you had the more dominant car all night long. Didn't really go to the back too far, but you're able to keep it up front with new tires, used old tires. So just tell me about your race. How did the tires feel? How did everything go for you?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I had to start in the back due to a previous race penalty from last week. But I made sure to basically what my goal was just try and keep the balance neutral, keep the car neutral, not let it get too tight, not get it let too loose, and just you really with this car at 1.5 miles, you really got to manage the aero. You don't want to get directly in someone's wake, otherwise you're just going to get super tight and just get into the wall. Noticed quite a few people did that tonight.
Yeah, it looked fun out there. They were getting tight and seemed like they'd bounce off the wall and not be able to, lose it just a little bit, get those tires hot, and then they'd go ahead and finish off spinning on the wall. I think we had a couple cautions that's what it was from. But
yeah, this car's like it's fentanyl the car. It's very enticing to overdrive it, and it'll stick for those first few laps. You can overdrive it super hard and it'll stick, but you're gonna be paying for it soon. It's just so enticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really got to have patience.
And it showed in the longer runs where, it was pretty noticeable. People going, they'd have a good early run car and then fall off late. But, hey, it is what it is. But look, you got your stage 2, won stage 2. That gave you a few points. I think you were second in stage 1. And then
third in stage 3.
Stage 3. So it's a heck of a points day for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Coke 600. It's a
Yeah.
biggest points paying race of the year.
Yep, and it was a long one. I mean, we had a lot of green flag laps, which helped, but I mean, other than that, I mean, it was a good race. I mean, it looked fun. I mean, until there at the end, there really wasn't a big leader until you pulled away there at the end. But,
Yeah, these cars. Yeah, that's right. These guys have a very big draft. So it's pack racing for the first 10 or 20 laps or so.
yep. But I'll give you the floor here if you want to give out any shout outs here real quick.
Shout out to my teammate Larry Eddy for finishing third. Good run to him, coming from 14th. Great job, man.
All right. Yep, he did finish third. He came up 11 spots, and you were the biggest mover, coming up 20. So, heck of a race by you. We appreciate you coming out. I will go ahead and let you go for the evening, and I'll wrap this up. Congratulations on your second win of the season. And we look forward to having you here in a couple of weeks. We're off next week, so we'll see you here in a couple of weeks, buddy.
All right, Corey. Thank you, and have a good night.
You too, Eric. Appreciate you. That is the 25, Eric Winklespec. He did have a pretty dominant car. Does look like he started down in 21st spot after that penalty from last week. Got an EOL, but it didn't slow him down as he was up second in the first stage and then won the second stage and finished third in that third stage and then able to pull it off at the end to get that win. But it's been a heck of a race here at Charlotte. Let me bring up here the race results. That is not the race results. This would be the race results. Got first place, Eric Winklespec, Nolan Milnes, Larry Eady, Joseph Klein, Todd Smith. That's your top 5. Zachary Wake, Josh O'Brien, Caleb West, Donald Ray, Hunter Davis. Top 10, Ben Summerford, Jeff Peppers. Kyle Heath finished 13th. Daniel Butler 14th. Edwin James, Jason Haney ended up 16th. Trevor Ben 17th. Marco Lett in 18th. That put Ivan Deschamps finished 19th. Jareth Walker 20th. Michael Moquin 21st. Alexander Schumacher 22nd. And Joe Gibbons finished 23rd. Those are your 23 cars that started tonight's race. And then Morgan Sterling and Adam Spear, they did not complete a lap, so they will not get any points for this race. But we do appreciate them coming out. We just wish they could have stayed a little longer. But we are off next week. We do have a week off. And then it looks like April 11th, we are headed to North Wilkesboro. So we are going short track racing. So that's always exciting. Then tomorrow night, we start our Gen 6 Cup Series League. It is season number 4 with those guys, and we are in Rockingham tomorrow for 220 laps. That's a fun series. If you guys haven't joined the league, or if you're in the league and looking for something to do on a Saturday night, jump in one of those Gen 6 cars. Those things are a blast to drive. That's what this league is. I mean, that's our bread and butter in this league, the Saturday night Gen 6s. We always have a lot of fun with those. Got a nice little schedule Jason put together for those. Then Sunday night, we are headed to Rockingham for 200 laps in the trucks. That is week 7. We have had 6 weeks of that already. The season's going really well. Getting some good numbers. A lot of people in it. Having a lot of fun with it. And then Monday night, we'll be in week 2 of the IndyCar at Matigi for 150 laps there in the IndyCar. I broadcast those races as well. And then Wednesday night will be the Las Vegas road course in those Mission R Porsches on Wednesday. That is our second race of that season as well. But that is what we've got planned here for the next week. We are off here next Friday as we get a little bye week. Maybe get on and do some other racing here, have a little fun, do a little Friday night shenanigans somewhere. But we'll see you guys here in a couple weeks when we head to North Wilkesboro, and we'll do it again. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to call it a night. We'll see you guys later.